G'day folks, welcome to the latest instalment of the Brothers Weekly Wrap. This week it's the third edition for season 2016 and comes to you fresh from the bye over the weekend. Having the bye allowed the boys to get over any sort of niggling injuries, and it also allowed the club to host the ever popular Barefoot Bowls Day out at Cairns Bowls Club on Too Good Road. It was a great turnout and plenty of fun had by everyone in attendance. The week prior to that, we hosted home games against Southern Suburbs. They kicked off with a strong win to our second division side as they took on Babinda. Fantastic to see the Colts running around again in their myrtle and scarlet jerseys, reliving the glory days of Babinda Rugby League 30 odd years ago. Playing under the banner of the Suburbs Football Club as their second division side. As I mentioned, it was a solid win to our second division side, 28 points to 16, and really set the tone for the remainder of the day. That led into our under-18 side, where we were able to get up with a really comfortable 38 points to 0 victory. Coach Bobby Berg, I know he's certainly happy, definitely with the 38 points scored to go with the 70 odd that we got across the week before against Kangaroos, but most pleasingly was the donut in the defensive column. Holding any opposition to 0 points is always a big plus, and it's one that I'm sure he'll be very keen to continue in the coming weeks, that solid defensive resolve. Reserve grade bounced back into the winners' circle with a really commanding 48 points to 12 victory over Suburbs. It was fantastic to see the guys break their duck for the season, and they'll need to be obviously in good form again this weekend as they meet Innisfail.
Control Cairns Brothers, let's go by number 3. Aaron Goulago, conversion was unsuccessful. Lead the score, Johnson Control Cairns Brothers 8. Turn them on, yeah. Because there's a power plant over there somewhere too, they have a lot.
Getting stuck into the main game, Coach Ben Groves, who will obviously be very happy with the 48 points to 16 victory, was really established with a solid, dominant first half display, which was underpinned essentially with a great defensive resolve and a high completion rate as well. What Benny probably won't be so impressed with would be the second half performance. The intensity fairly well dropped, which is understandable when the side was clicking along fairly well, but unfortunately that allowed Suburbs to get a couple of late tries, and also coincided with a lack of ball security from our end. Both of those issues are things that need to be really rectified before we take on competition heavyweights Innisfail, down in Innisfail this weekend. A couple of memorable performances from the weekend. Outside back came Weir here. It's fantastic to see him back in the jersey playing A-grade this year after a couple of seasons out of the top squad. He's certainly in some form and finding his way across the stripe. Got across for a hat-trick on the weekend. A couple of tries. He had a fair bit of work to do as well, so that bodes well for the season moving ahead. But it was all essentially set up from the big boys in the middle. I thought Corey Child had another really good game with some great touches. But Benny Shell, he just keeps getting better each week, and it's fantastic to see that his time as a portability player with the Northern Pride is really paying dividends when he's dropping back to the local competition, and I'm sure that he's banging on the door for an opportunity with the Northern Pride, which he'll no doubt get sooner rather than later. As I mentioned, the attention turns this weekend to Innisfail. Competition heavyweights, Innisfail have picked up this season where they left off last year as premiers. They've been in some formidable form, dispatching the sides that they've played to this point so far to remain unbeaten. I guess our guys, they're really going to have to do all those little things really well, because Ty Williams is going to have his side really well drilled, and it's going to be in front of a really large, loud and raucous crowd down there at Callender Park. This weekend's actually the 10-year reunion of the 2006 Innisfail club sides, who went on to win all three grades in the Cairns competition that year after Cyclone Larry had devastated their region several months prior. So no doubt there's going to be a mountain of Innisfail leprechauns, old boys in fine song down there on Saturday night, and our guys are going to have to, as I mentioned, certainly be at their best to overcome what will no doubt be an emotional occasion for all involved. The weekend also, again, combines for the first round of the Cairns Hardware Shield, the David Morris Memorial Shield, which combines the results across all grades, both home and away. We're currently holders of that shield, and it's certainly our intention to make sure that we retain that throughout this season. So hopefully this time next week we're coming to you with a couple of positive reports. 3 games, 3 wins, that's a dream. And so until next week, go the fish.